All right, everybody, welcome back to Upfront MMA. Upfront Tony is here, and I'm here to talk to you about Jon Jones ain't nothing new to being stripped by the UFC. As a matter of fact, Jon Jones has been stripped 3 or 4 times, okay? So I want to talk to you about them because all this stuff, Jon Jones, not fighting Tom Aspinall, it's starting to drive everybody to get crazy. And Jon Jones is going around saying, strip me. Go ahead, I don't care. Apparently, he's been telling the UFC for a long time that his plans are to retire, but the UFC just doesn't want to let go. Jon Bones Jones is widely regarded as one of the greatest mixed martial artists in history. His record inside the octagon is nearly unmatched, but his career has been marred by a series of legal troubles, drug test failures, and controversial decisions. These issues have led him to being stripped of the UFC championship title not once, but 3 times.
I don't give a fuck.
With the 4th potentially looming this year. Incident number 1, April 18th, 2015. Leading into UFC 187, Jon Jones was preparing to defend his light heavyweight title against Anthony Rumble Johnson. But on April 16th, 2015, Jones was involved in a felony hit-and-run accident in Albuquerque, New Mexico. He allegedly ran a red light, hit a pregnant woman's car, broke her arm, and fled the scene on foot. Witnesses reported that Jones returned briefly to grab a handful of cash from his rental car and his pipe and rolled out. Wow. Timeline of events for this one. He hits and runs, incident occurs April 27th. He turned into the authorities. April 28th, UFC strips him of his light heavyweight title, suspends him indefinitely. Jones was charged with felony leaving the scene of an accident involving injury. In September 2015, he accepted a plea deal, avoided jail time, and received an 18-month suspended sentence with supervised probation. UFC's Dana White, alongside with the UFC brass, made the decision to strip Jones of his title and remove him from UFC 187. Daniel Cormier stepped in and defeated Johnson for the vacant title. This marked the first time a reigning UFC champion had been stripped due to criminal behavior. Jones lost endorsements and faced a tarnished public image. It would take over a year before he returned to competition. Incident number 2, November 9th, 2016. Interim title stripped after doping ban. In July 2016, just 3 days before his highly anticipated rematch with Daniel Cormier at UFC 200, Jones tested positive for 2 banned substances, clomiphene and letrozole, both anti-estrogen agents commonly associated with post-cycle therapy for anabolic steroids. The United States Anti-Doping Agency decided to make a little investigation. Jones claimed that the substances came from a contaminated sexual enhancement pill. Despite the explanation, he received a 1-year suspension. November 9th, 2016, the UFC stripped Jones of the interim light heavyweight championship. The UFC's Dana White emphasized that Jones had become unreliable and that the organization could not maintain his interim title status given the doping suspension. The second stripping solidified a pattern of off-the-cage issues derailing Jones's career. He missed out on huge paydays and faced criticism from media, fans, and fellow fighters. Incident number 3, 2017. Title stripped after UFC 214 win overturned. UFC 2014 Redemption and Controversy. On July 29th, 2017, Jones made his long-awaited return and knocked out Daniel Cormier to reclaim the undisputed light heavyweight title. The win was emotional and redemptive, but it didn't last. Soon after the fight, it was revealed that Jones had tested positive for Turnabol, an anabolic steroid. The California State Athletic Commission overturned the result to a no contest, and USADA issued a suspension. August 27, 2017, failed test is revealed. September 13th, 2017, the UFC strips Jones of the title again. The belt was returned to Daniel Cormier, and Jones's career entered another long hiatus. Critics questioned his legitimacy, while supporters cited the possibility of contamination. Now, after vacating the light heavyweight belt in 2020, Jones bulked up the heavyweight, defeated Cyrill's Gain at UFC 285 in March 2023 to win the vacant UFC heavyweight title, and later defended it by stopping Stipe Miocic in 2024. Despite the rise of interim champ Tom Aspinall, Jones has shown no interest in accepting the unification bout. UFC President Dana White has publicly stated that Jones will be stripped if he does not accept the title defense soon. As of right now, Jones remains the official heavyweight champion, but he's already openly said, "You want the belt? Go ahead, take the belt. I don't care. I've already told the UFC what I'm doing. I'm waiting for them to tell you guys. It's not my fault." Despite his greatness inside the cage, Jon Jones' legacy is a blend of brilliance and controversy. While fans recognize his dominance, these repeated incidents have prevented him from achieving undisputed GOAT status in the eyes of a couple people. Jones' UFC title history is a case study in triumph and downfall, but while few can match his athletic gifts, even fewer have experienced such turbulence in championship reigns. As the potential for a title strip approaches, fans and analysts still remain split. Is Jon Jones the GOAT, greatest, or the greatest what if? That being said, that's the end of the story. Do you think Jon Jones should be stripped or not? I don't know. Let's see. I want to go ahead and thank my sponsors. I got a couple of them. Poly Market Sport, thank you. Rainbet, thank you very much. Dirty Boxing, love ya. And D-Hub, who are making the very first MMA Battle Royale video game. As always, this is 100% content that is not AI induced. I'm so tired of seeing AI videos all over the YouTube. I'm authentic, the words I say is authentic, and if you can find an AI voice that sounds like this one, and an AI thing that looks like this, brothers, sisters, you need to get that over to me real quick, because I need to see it. Alright, without any further to do, may Allah bless you, may Jesus save you, may Buddha give you all the information that you've been looking for. May the Hindu God keep you from turning blue like he did, and in the Lord's name we pray, as always, Swadanya.